Hey traders, Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy and Speed Up Trader, our new company we just started where you guys can apply for just $120 to trade with our money live, accounts starting at $25,000. More to come. And today we're answering all your questions about, is Forex a scam? Very good question from me. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry, my man. Mogiorosi Mark. I'm going to call you Mark if you don't mind. Don't forget to subscribe here to the channel, guys. And also, if you guys have any other questions, don't forget to put them with hashtag AskMarcello. I'll be happy to go ahead and answer all your questions for you. So the question that Mark has is,
you said many times in your videos that Forex is a scam, but do you actually mean it? Are you convinced that as a retail trader at the Forex market, you can't be consistently profitable? Or is it just relatively much harder than the futures and stock market?
Very good question, my man. So I did a video before, obviously, where I probably went a little bit more extreme than I should have. You can make money in Forex, right? So you can make money in Forex. You can make money in any market. Outside, I would say maybe binary options. That's, to me, is obviously more of a casino, especially there's a regulated exchange in the US called the Nadex. The Nadex, I think, is okay, but outside of that, there's the FBI right now is investigating binary options outside of the US for fraud and scams, so be very careful with that. So I don't sincerely think that Forex is a scam, Mark. It's just that everybody online, especially that's in my position, that has an academy, always talks about how trading is trading, how easy trading is, and just buy this course and you're gonna make $1 million tomorrow. And if you guys look on Instagram, that's kind of like the hot thing right now, right? Or Facebook, all they do when they talk about Forex is talk about like the stacks of cash and the Ferrari and all this stuff. And I don't want people to think that trading is this easy, because if it was that easy, everybody would be a trader, more than anything a Forex trader, right? So I want you to understand more than anything, in a lot of the videos I've done in the last, I think 2 or 3 years, I've really honed in on that where, yeah, you can make a lot of money trading, but hey, it's not easy, right? It's the hardest way to make money the easy way. So if you want to have the benefit, if you want to live life like a trader and you want to have the benefit of traveling around the world and making a lot of money and having whatever you want and all of that stuff, I want you guys to make sure that you realize the sacrifices that you're going to have to make to get there, because if it was that easy, everybody would be a successful trader. So when it comes to different markets, Mark, in my humble opinion, I do not think that Forex is a good market for beginners to start on. I know that it sounds easy, right? Just open up an account for $50 or $100 and you're just gonna start making millions tomorrow. Like, Mark, like, really? If you think that that's gonna happen, you deserve to go into Forex and you deserve to lose all your money in Forex, just point blank, all right? So I want to be realistic about this, because from my own experience and from my traders' experience, the guys in the academy and the guys that I'm trying to fund experience, I know that there's a very high failure rate in this industry, and part of the reason why is because of all the, excuse my French, all the shit that's online. So at the end of the day, Mark, can you make money with Forex? Absolutely, okay? But it's even harder, in my opinion, with Forex in other markets. Why? There was a study that was done in 2017. You can look it up online, okay? 94.5% of the traders in Forex are institutional traders. What does that mean? Trading is a zero-sum game. And because it's a zero-sum game, that means that when we win, somebody else loses. If they win, we lose, right? Zero-sum. The money's got to go somewhere. So if there are 94.5% institutional traders in Forex, who do you think you're competing against? Right? Central banks, institutions, hedge funds, Warren Buffett, George Soros, his nickname, if you guys don't know who George Soros is, look him up. He's a famous billionaire that made all of his money trading, is one of the best traders of all time, let's say. Not my favorite trader, but you know, let me rephrase that. He's one of the traders that have made the best money in history, made the most amount of money in history. To me, he's not one of the best traders because I don't classify as making money as the most important thing, but that's another story. So he's a trader that has made if not the most amount of money, one of the traders that has made the most amount of money in history. His nickname is known as the trader who broke the Bank of England. So you're going to tell me that a trader can literally leverage himself so high that he can make a central bank from a country go broke, but there's no manipulation in Forex, okay? Excuse me. So I want you guys to understand, Mark, that I don't think that Forex is the right way to go. And to kind of go a little bit further than that, right? Let's talk about learning how to trade. Why is there such a high failure rate when it comes to learning how to trade? I believe that it's not only because of, you know, these false fantasies that we believe in, where you're just going to open up an account for $100 and tomorrow you're just going to start making money, which is absolutely false. All right. There was a university study done in Harvard that they placed in the Harvard Business Review, which is a magazine for Harvard, that they did a test for 50 years. And they tested people multitasking, and they found that when somebody multitasks, their effectiveness drops by 40%. What does that mean? What do we have to do in Forex, Mark? You can't just trade one market, because obviously the market doesn't move well every single day, right? On top of that, you normally have to trade with 5 different charts: a 1 minute, a 3 minute, a 10 minute, a 30 minute, a 60 minute. And then on top of that, so now we're on 40 things, not just 2, 40. We have to look at, let's say, 8 different markets, which is about the norm. It could be more, it could be less. And then we have to look at 5 different charts for every single market. So it's 5 charts for 8 markets. 8 times 5 is 40. We have 40 pieces of information to process now. And then on top of that, a lot of times they tell us that we have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take the best trade, because that's when Europe opens or that's when Japan opens. Like, come on, man. Like, look at the difference when you're trading futures. You wake up at the same time. You literally trade from the same market. You trade one market. Andres, come here. Venga. This is all you have to trade with. Okay? Just one chart. This is it. No 20 different markets. No 8. Like, simple. Okay? So I want you guys to really understand that if trading is not easy, then you need to make it as simple as possible in order to learn. And if you're going to make it as simple as possible to learn, Forex is not the way to go. Not only because it's not the simplest market, but also because it's not the simplest way to learn. And it's been scientifically proven now that people are not able to learn when they're paying attention to 20 things at once, right? So can you, and I recommend stocks and futures. So can you go and become consistently profitable in futures and then change over and trade in Forex? Absolutely, my man. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and kind of say what I've said in the past, right? I admit it, and I apologize for that, because I just don't want you guys to get yourself in a bad situation, because I have been there, right? I'm trying to do the right thing about setting the right expectation that, yes, you can learn how to do this, but hey, it takes a lot of work, right? Something that's, if you're going to live the life, you got to put in the work. Like, if we're not hedge fund babies. We weren't like given money in spoonfuls in our mouth. So we got to make sure that we do the right thing and we set the right expectation, because I have seen successful traders. I have trained them. I have funded them, right? And I know what it takes. So I know it's possible. So any other business in the United States, it's going to take you $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, and 97% of the businesses in the United States, new businesses, fail within the first year. So I would rather, my personal opinion, this is why I started in trading, right? I would rather buy a course that, let's say we're going to do it on our own. I would rather open up an account for $1,000 and lose it than have to invest $100,000 to start a business and lose it. See what I mean? So that's part of the reason why I recommend stocks and futures, Mark, because I sincerely don't believe that a new trader is going to just knock it out of the park in Forex for all those reasons that I just identified. With futures, it's a lot simpler. It's a regulated market. You can see a lot more of the information. You can see the manipulation. All markets are manipulated now, in my opinion, but it's not at the level at Forex, because Forex, for example, doesn't have a centralized exchange. So you can't even see where the institutional traders are because there's no volume, because nobody provides it, because there's 20 million places where you can trade Forex. Stocks, one exchange. Futures, one exchange. See what I mean, Mark? So I hope that answers a lot of the questions for you. I know that, you know, I just don't want you guys to believe in the dream when you don't realize the amount of work that it's going to take for you guys to be able to live the dream. You see what I'm saying, Mark? So I've trained traders that trade in Forex. Right now, I know 3 traders from almost 18 years now in this industry, you know, learning, teaching, all that stuff. And I know 3 guys that have stayed in Forex. One of them was a trader that traded a $350 million hedge fund who traded with our system that sold the fund to Wells Fargo. My man James in Japan, if you're watching this video, shout out to you, my man. I met him when I went to Tokyo. He's been trading big money. He's doing really well. He's trading bigger accounts. And then the other one is Ruben, which is one of our traders here in Latin America who's killing it, not only with the trades that he makes in futures, but also in Forex. So that's why, my man, I don't want you guys to think that you're just gonna open up an account for 50 bucks. Like, come on, man. You're gonna sit there and open up an account for 50 bucks and compete against a $20 billion bank? Like, really? You deserve. I will send you guys my address and you guys can send me 50 bucks in the mail because you're gonna lose it. So better just give it to me, right? Thank you, Mark, for the question. It's a very good question. I'm glad I was able to clarify that for all of you guys. All the questions, leave them with hashtag AskMarcello. Don't forget to subscribe. Coming soon, another trading center in the Philippines.